Welcome to the PYF Annual Review, a year clearly like no other. As an organisation, we're committed to supporting young people, being there for them when they need it most. On behalf of everybody involved with the Positive Youth Foundation, I'd like to thank you for all of your support over the year.
Lockdown just came like a flash, and then my life just went downhill. I was gonna have my first amateur boxing match before lockdown, and then literally the day of the match was the day of lockdown, and the world just crumbled right in front of my face.
As a team, we created opportunities outside of our usual working hours to work with young people, so we were able to communicate with them at different times during the day that suited them better. We just changed our way of working to fit in with what they needed. We would do online sessions for young people to join in with, but we would also give them a call or drop them a text message or check in with them in different ways.
I think some of the benefits of the work that we've done in the last 12 months, 18 months even, has been being able to support and provide IT equipment, activity packs, well-being packs, even general welfare visits to young people when they were in the midst of the pandemic where they couldn't leave their houses. We were classed as key workers later on during the pandemic, so we were able to go and visit young people and just say hello to them, and I think these have had huge benefits and impacts on young people.
There was grants available specifically for COVID support and response. One of those grants that we received was from Comic Relief, which enabled us to buy additional IT equipment and resources that young people could benefit from.
I think we found with the girls group, it was some weeks we'd be literally watching YouTube together and sitting and chilling. It'd be a Friday evening. We also had beauty sessions, and the girls got little packages with like facials and nails, and that become our Friday nights.
The one thing that I really appreciated during lockdown was the podcasts, because of how I was able to voice my opinion. And it's because every day you don't realize it, but you're able to release what's on your mind and release your opinions on your mind to the people around you. During lockdown, I didn't have that.
It gave young people a sense of confidence that PYF was going to be here for me no matter what I'm going through, because you're that one person that's outside of their family home, other than their friends, that they get to speak to. It's as if you're giving someone a big hug over the phone, to be fair.
Everyone has milk, don't they? So keep your plastic milk bottles and either fill them with stones or with sand, and fill them up as much as you can, whereby you can do so many repetitions with it where it's not too heavy. And we did like weights and stuff like that. We also had some of the young people kind of say, well, I'm not really into fitness, I'd rather do some yoga. So we did a little bit of that as well. So we'd have a fitness session for half an hour, we'd have some yoga, and at the same time during the yoga sessions, we'd kind of discuss stuff around mental health.
I took part in some PYF activities over Zoom, like we did beauty, so that gave me some time for self-therapy and just work to myself. I can't lie, if PYF didn't do what they were doing online, I wouldn't have been able to really get through it.
It was a challenge, and especially for me as a manager who had to consider health and safety, had to consider the safeguarding implications. Also as well is having that option for young people to not have their camera on, but how do you know if someone's safe? How do you predict their mood? How do you predict what their well-being is like in through an online method or talking to people over the phone?
During lockdown, I started to take more focus in my music, so I just started writing more, because obviously I had nothing else to do. And then Ahmed was like my mentor in music. He was helping me write lyrics. Obviously doing different sessions, online sessions with other people. I was creating songs with other people.
we've actually noticed that some young people who even started in the pandemic, so had never met us at all face to face, and we actually signed them up just virtually, have started attending our services. Now we're back open and are attending regularly, so that's definitely a big sign.
It has been an incredibly challenging year for our team in regards to approaches safeguarding the welfare of children and young people. We suddenly had to move from that vital face-to-face work with young people and move it into a digital world. It was inconceivable for PYF for that support to suddenly drop out for young people.
Looking back, like speaking to the young people, like they really appreciated the work that we did with them. Like they tell me even now, like I wasn't at school for a whole year and everything I learned coming to the country was because of you guys. I got a head start going into college. I jumped 2-3 levels because they were with us 3-4 times a week learning English. They made friends online. So I think they'll always appreciate what we did with them over that 1 year.
We had great time, like a great session online, to feel like happy.
I would wake up, I would go on my phone, I would just make a bunch of beats, and I would do that every single day until about October time. Thanks to Mum, she found somebody who got us in contact with PYF, and they told us that they could help me do my English revision here. Then I came, Abby put me on, and then ever since then I've been here. And I don't know what I would have been doing if I didn't have PYF.
It's made me become a lot more social, and it's actually got me a few friends, I won't lie, and it's just been like really nice. It's definitely like, it's not like a, like, you know how like youth centres are like, sometimes they're like strict, sometimes they're not. This place is actually really chill. I actually really like this place, I won't lie. So yeah, it's been really cool.
In the future, we'll look back on 2020 and we'll say that was the year of the pandemic, of lockdowns and social distancing. For lots of youth organisations, and for PYF in particular, I think we also want to remember it for how resilient we were. Our youth centre doors may have closed, but our staff were there for young people right the way through. This is testimony to the creativity, commitment and hard work of the team over the year.
Our funders have been phenomenal. They've been flexible and allowed us to change the services to meet the needs of young people. I'd also like to thank all of our staff team at PYF who have gone out of their way day in, day out to make sure that the young people have received all the support that they need at this difficult time. We'd like to thank all of the young people that attend PYF for their courage, determination and all the lessons that they've taught us over this year as well.